Hi, my name is Roy. You can probably see I'm just an average American guy. Joe Sixpack, as Sarah Palin would put it. In my lifetime, I've enjoyed lower middle class status. However, I feel my family edging closer and closer to poverty all the time. I have worked full time since the age of 17, opting for a co-op program in my senior year in high school, as I had no aspirations for college. The reason I am here tonight is to encourage every American to vote for Barack Obama, even if you think you're a Republican at heart. And here are a few reasons why. This country was built on the backs of men and women like me. If it wasn't for us, there could be no American dream. Throughout this country's relatively short history, the wealthy of this country have exploited the workforce from day one, even to the extent of enslavement. Day after day, the American worker toils, often at more than just one job to make ends meet. And unless you work for a nonprofit, you are most likely working to make one person or one family much better off than yourself. I myself have worked 60 plus hours a week or more, years at a time, just to try to get ahead, as I'm sure many of you have. Don't get me wrong, I don't begrudge the small business owner with a few dozen employees, but the major corporations with thousands or tens of thousands of employees are a different animal. In my lifetime, I have seen some disturbing trends which I believe are detrimental to our country as a whole. One such trend is the corporatization, which I may or may not have just made up of as a word, of mom and pop small businesses. Think of any type of business that an average person might be able to make a good living at, and there is a major national, if not international, conglomerate offering the same services while paying their employees minimum wage or slightly more. And by the way, the conglomerates are the ones getting the major government contracts, right down to the cleaning of federal buildings. If a good business idea comes along and there is money to be made, venture capitalists ante up and either buy out the competition or underbid them by using cheap labor. These are very often the people who don't need any more money. They come from the wealthiest families in the country who have had money even before they immigrated to the U.S. from Europe or wherever the case may be. I say let's not let old money make all the new money. We have waited 232 plus years for trickle down to work, and all I've seen is that when the times get tough, it's the average American who pays the biggest price. If any of the things I have said makes sense to you, look for my video later in the week, Joe Sixpack on taxes. I've got less than 4 weeks before the election, and I want to be heard, damn it.